Hi and welcome back. So in this, the third and last Titan Introducer video, I'm going to unwrap the 5 pillars on which we can transform your business, irrespective of where you are on the journey from startup right the way through to exit planning. Your business is your most valuable asset, but are you optimizing, or are you losing market share to competitors, merely gliding along just okay, or potentially tail spinning, out of control? Whichever it is, at Titan we have the skill sets to help you create enterprise net value add. I'm talking about material increases in enterprise value, doubling, trebling, or quadrupling your business's value over a 2 to 3 year period. So what are these 5 pillars? Number 1, leverage and build. How confident are you that all of the assets in your business are truly being exploited, that there are no cultural or historical bottlenecks hampering revenue growth? Stephen Sumner has 25 years experience of driving radical change in SMEs to generate revenue growth, especially where sales are stagnating or even declining, and particularly in the retail and e-commerce sectors. Stephen's proprietary leverage and build system hunts down unutilized assets by encouraging renewal and reassessment of business models, assessing whether to pivot or not, and then driving through the cultural changes required to accelerate revenues. Stephen has 2x'd, even 5x'd, and occasionally 10x'd client revenues in remarkably quick time using his proprietary leverage and build system. Stephen hunts down physical assets, people, software systems that are not being optimized and helps clients to reimagine their business model and wring the changes required to meet market needs, often taking these businesses into tangential or completely new markets. Right now, Stephen is incubating 3 unicorns in 2020 alone. Absolutely remarkable. Stephen's been consulting to SMEs for a long time, but has joined Titan Partners so that, together with us, he can reach and help more companies. Number 2, innovation. Dr. Dave Richards is a global thought leader on innovation, a founder of the MIT Innovation Lab even before the Third Industrial Revolution in the mid-1990s. So what is innovation? We all talk about it, but what does it really mean? Innovation is net positive return on investment, ROI. Value creation, it produces profitable net goodness for B2C consumers and/or B2B clients. Why should all owner-managers care about innovation? If you're not innovating as an entity, you're simply dying. It's that binary. So innovation is fundamental to survival as well as thriving. Dave Richards has developed a proprietary objective measure of innovation based on 7 critical component elements. The best multinationals globally struggle to score greater than 15% on Dave's measure. Most companies are languishing below 5% on their innovation score. So this means that we can make a big difference quickly by establishing which of the 7 components of innovation are the heaviest drag on your company's innovation rating, and then by addressing those areas, we can boost your value creation. A common example is market intelligence. Most SMEs simply haven't got an adequate handle on their competition and new products and new markets, the nuances of what customers really want. Using his innovation model, Dave has helped companies grow revenues by 20%, 50%, and even 100% in remarkably short time frames. Presently, Dave is also directly supporting 4 unicorns in the making, well on track to massively disrupting their industries. Dave has the capability to get your business innovating a whole lot better. Aside SMEs, Dave's consulted on innovation to global brands, companies like Apple, Microsoft, and 3M, even NASA. Now, Dave's decided to digitalize his legacy with Titan Partners to help you accelerate your SME's success. Number 3, digitalization. In the course of writing a book this year, Wrestling with Unicorns, the inside story of 4 actual would-be $1 billion businesses that I've co-founded in the last 20 years, plus the further 3 unicorns that Stephen Sumner is incubating in 2020, it became clear to me that underinvestment in digitalization is a drag on the vast majority of SMEs. In fact, published studies suggest less than 1 in 10 SMEs are adequately invested in digitalization. What do I mean? Website user experience, development of applications, utilizing the cloud efficiently, The development of remote systems to deliver education, coaching, training to large dispersed groups. Cybersecurity. Titan's Texas-based affiliate company, Superior Digital, has the answer to creating a bespoke digitalization plan for your business. Improving your business's digitalization will require an investment, but if that investment is well targeted, it will pay off handsomely in net added value to your business. Number 4, exit planning. At the end of 2019, a Jonathan Cross LinkedIn video drew my attention to the startling fact that over 90% of brokered SME exits in the US were failing in 2019. I've also heard stats referred to in Europe that over 70% of brokered SME exits are failing there. With my private equity hat on, I can make an educated assessment that poor preparation and planning are at the heart of these failed exits. So in response, I've developed a rigorous system based on 9 core elements to help businesses plan properly for a successful SME exit. Exit planning is a job best done over a 2-year period. Compare it to selling a residential property, which typically takes at least 3 to 6 months. Selling a business is a far more complex transaction process. I've spent my working life buying and selling companies since the early 1990s. It's been an obsession. I worked very closely with a colleague in private equity who masterminded over 100 private company exits, so I know the drill. Number 5, effective use of social media. Around 6 years ago, my intuition was leading me to shift from private equity into digital e-commerce. So I entered my first digital venture. Looking back, that relatively small investment was somewhat impetuous, and it didn't end well. However, while in that first digital venture, I met Phil Harwood, and 4 years ago, we co-founded a B2C digital platform, Fabify.com. We help big fashion brands exit overstock. Is this a big market? Well, the largest online off-price fashion discounter in Europe has over 4 billion euros in annual revenue. Fabify should be at a run rate of between 100 million sterling to 200 million sterling revenues by 2022-2023, when we plan an IPO in London. Every pound that Fabify spends on Facebook ads already delivers over £4 of revenue. With some tweaking to our ad campaigns, a ratio of 5 to 1 should be achievable. Due to a stunning repurchase rate of 7 times per consumer within 12 months, every £10 we spend on Facebook currently is anticipated to deliver several times that investment in EBITDA within 12 months, a recipe for profitability. Our plan is to scale Facebook ads from a monthly ad spend of around 50,000 sterling to over £500,000 sterling per month over the next 12 months. Of course, we have an experienced team leading this scaling process, but fundamentally, it's backed up by data science, which tells us which advertising campaigns are working and therefore what to double down on. Ultimately, social media performance is data-driven. It's far removed from going to the casino. In my opinion, there are learnings that we can take from B2C social media through to B2B, albeit the best social media platforms to reach B2B clients include not just Facebook, but also YouTube and LinkedIn too. So for any companies seeking help and assistance with effective use of social media, Titan Partners can likely add value. So to summarize, a recap. We have created 5 pillars on which SME entrepreneurs can build their success and win. 1. Leveraging existing assets to build revenues. 2. Boosting innovation. 3. Investing in targeted bespoke digitalization. 4. Rigorous exit planning. 5. More effective use of social media. We're here to help business owner managers create new net enterprise value. Are we right for every business? Probably not. Will every business meet our criteria? Definitely not. But if you're a bold entrepreneur, owner-manager with revenues above $5 million per annum, right up to $100 million revenues per annum, why not book a discovery call and test the fit? Your company is your most valuable asset. So let's talk. It's time for action. Book your discovery call by hitting the button below. Let us help you to win. Thanks for listening.